Occupy London appears to be the latest victim of Facebook's recent spree of shutting down pages. The social justice movement had its page taken down for several hours. The movement says this is not the first time Facebook has tried to censor its content. Occupy London is a social justice movement founded in 2011. It's part of a global movement that's organised hundreds of protests against financial elites. The movement says its founding values are equality and diversity. Occupy London has a significant social media presence, about 150,000 followers on Facebook. Now, some say that certain pro-Palestine posts by Occupy London may be to blame for Facebook's action. We asked Facebook for a comment. The social media giant has since apologized to Occupy London, saying it was all a big mistake. George Barder, one of the movement's activists, is not convinced.
If it were just a sort of a blip, a mistake out of the blue, it probably wouldn't mean very much at all. But the problem is this is part of a massive rearguard action, I think, by the establishment. You know, anyone can go online and see the evidence of this themselves. Chris Hedges, who's a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, has been one of those exposing most the details of this. But effectively, what's happened is that in the name of dealing with fake news, many progressive websites that have been a major part of, Bernie Sanders, Jeremy Corbyn, etc. They found their traffic going down. Websites like Alternet, Truthdig, that are mainstream progressive websites, have seen their traffic go down by 70%, literally. And these are algorithms devised in private that nobody can inspect, that have a huge impact on what information the world gets to see about what's going on, and that's a hugely significant issue going forward. The relevant thing today in terms of our discussion is that Occupy is still a very powerful force online and has millions of people engaging with its posts, and so it's very important that they and others like them are not, in the name of fake news, effectively removed from most people's internet searches. And I think this is a huge issue going forward, bearing in mind that Google and Facebook are very, very close to the American establishment. The Washington Post is owned by Jeff Bezos, who also owns Amazon, and not surprisingly, he's very keen on using the Washington Post to make sure that the internet allows his articles to come up at the top of searches and not ours.